guys, welcome back to the shelves. Today it's Friday, and I'm just loading some firewood in the shop. There's might get some snow this weekend. We're supposed to get some snow Tuesday, but it's pretty nice out there today, and so I just thought I'd get a load of wood in the shop, and then we're going to cut up some. I got to reload a few IBC totes before the snow comes. And I got to tell you, that cart that I made for those IBC totes, that is so handy. I'm thinking about building another one for the house, but I don't know if I really need it, because the house, at the garage side, I can drive the tractor straight in, put the tote down, and back straight out. So I don't know if I really need it, but I tell you, it's handy. So we have a few hours here this afternoon, and it's kind of nice out, so I think we're going to cut up some slabs before the snow comes. But I just noticed that this thing, I couldn't get this one unlatched, so I guess it's time to grease it. Must have a little water in it and it's frozen or something, because it did not want to come off. Had to hit it with a hammer. The whole tractor's probably due for a greasing, but a little cold out here for that. We'll get it in maybe next week and give it a full service, right? So the easiest way to cut slabs is to throw the pallet fork grapple on. Real quick like. Easiest way to hook the hoses up for me is to shut the tractor off and then hit the switches for the third function on the front. Basically just relieve the pressure out of the system. Then they usually hook up all right, but I haven't had this thing on here in probably 2 months, so get all the dirt off of there. There we go. Perfect. So this here is my slab pile. This is pretty much all cherry, ash, some hickory, some walnut, but basically red elm. This is from last summer off the mill. Like I said, we milled a lot of cherry last year. We're going to use for the garage walls. So this is all, in my opinion, still good firewood. And this is probably a third of the pile. I've already cut 2/3 of the pile and put it in IBC totes, and that's what we're burning in the shop to keep the shop warm for the winter. And I like to try to get as much out of a log as we can. The pine, I don't. The pine goes straight to the burn pile and gets burned. It's just, I don't burn that in the house or the shop. But I don't like to waste wood. Unlike the county, highway, patrol, whatever over here. They're about a half mile up the road on the highway. They've been up there for 3 days, cutting trees alongside the highway, between, basically in the ditch, from the highway up to the state property line. And it needs to be done. A lot of those trees fell over the past few years, so it needs to be done. But they're burning it all of it. They're probably cutting, I'd say probably 1/4 mile of ditch. I think right now they have 6 fires going up there. They've been burning. Today is day 3. They've been burning. They're done cutting, and they are up there. There's 4 or 5 guys up there right now just tending to the fire. And it's not your average ditch wood. I mean, I drive this highway a couple times a day, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of cherry and a lot of oak up and down, even some hickory right around this area. And I know, I mean, I can see the cherries laying in the ditch up there. Nice cherries. And yeah, they were just burning them. 6 piles full. That kind of stuff makes me mad. Not that they're doing it that way, but it's a waste of wood. I mean, I'd go up there and load it up. They can bring it over here and dump it. I don't care. But no, they're just cutting it and burning it. So it is what it is. We're going to try to recycle as much of this into firewood as we can, and it'll pretty much be all it. We'll get it all cut up. So today's weapon of choice for this process is going to be the Steel MS-271. It's the only saw I own, so can't say nothing bad about it. It's a good saw, works well, works every time I need it. Never gives me too many issues. It's probably not sharpest right now because we did do some trimming on that pine the other day, but there's some hickory in here. And if you've never cut hickory, it'll eat your chain up pretty quick. So I only have probably about an hour to get as much done as I can. So I'm not really going to worry about it. If I need to sharpen it, I'll sharpen it, but I think it's good to go. Well, that's not bad for, what, an hour and 15 minutes? There's probably a good 3 baskets there. For each basket's a third of a cord. Give you a cord of wood. Probably a good 3 to 4 weeks of heat out of it for the shop anyways. None of that's so good. A few of these big pieces might go into the house just because they're too big for the burner in my garage, but we'll, now I just gotta see if the wife will help me stack and sticker those 2x4s that we cut the other day, and then maybe I can get her to come down here and help me pick all this up and get it going into the totes before the snow comes. They were saying tomorrow light snow, no accumulation, and Tuesday it's hard to say, but they're saying we could get some accumulation Tuesday, so I want to get it up off the ground by then. So we'll get after it tomorrow, I guess. It's getting too cold out here.